Hey guys, welcome back to Ray's Trains. This is probably the 50th catalog review you've seen go up, but we're going to do it anyway. Um, had a great podcast or discussion with the Three Rails Four Dads about the catalog on Wednesday, so check that out if you want to see all of our reactions to it. Even RBP joined us, which was a nice surprise, so thanks to Chris for hopping on. It was a fun time. But just in case some of you guys don't watch that, I thought I'd give you my thoughts for my viewers. So let's get going. Alright, my computer's glitching out. Alright, let's hope that doesn't happen too much. Alright, here we go. Starting off with the Vision Line GG1, the Conrail. This thing is really cool. I'd love to have a GG1. I would be getting the Conrail over anything else if I did. Starts at 1,700, but we talked last night. Already saw some pre-order prices, and I think the lowest was 1,450, which is really low for a Vision Line. I mean, I think that's pretty reasonable. And there's a million features here. The pantographs go up and down. It'll actually work if you have a real catenary system. It's got the arcing sound effects and the lighting on the pantographs as well. So yeah, I'd love to get this, but at 14's not bad, or 1450, I will say that. So maybe that's not as out of reach as something that was like 2,200. But this thing's going to be a little lower on my list compared to some other things I still have to get. But very, very cool. Hopefully this will be my first Vision Line, but we shall see. And then they did a million. They did a million versions of this. Basically, a third of the catalog is GG1s. So I hope you like GG1s, because that's all we got in here. My computer is alright. There we go. This is the Congressional Pensy. Now all the rest are going to come with passenger car sets. Of course, it's going to say 4-digit addressing on all these. They're really pushing that because of the base 3. This is the Senator. Again, all with the matching passenger cars. Spirit of St. Louis. Penn Central. I like that one. That one looks cool. The Amtrak. There's a couple Amtraks here. This is the United States Savings Bonds Amtrak one. Another Amtrak. If you notice, these 2 packs of passenger cars have now gone up to 600. Well, actually, these are aluminum, so maybe that's why. Yeah, I guess they're aluminum, so they bumped them up to 250 a piece, which is, yeah, okay, that's why they were aluminum. So the regular 2 packs are still 500. This one's cool. The American Railroads. Dell likes this one because it matches his Camaro, almost. But it's a cool blue you don't really see in O gauge, so I'm sure this one will be popular. Tell me in the comments which one is your guys' favorites. Then we got the this is going to be the Vision Line freight set. You get a lot of this 2,600, but you get let's see what you get here. You get a hotbox reefer. You get the Vision cabin car, the caboose, which talks and has all that. It lights up, so that's cool. What else do we get in here? You get a tank car. You get a flat car with these pup trailers they've really been pushing lately. So you get a decent bang for your buck on this one. Not going to complain about the price here. So that's going to be a nice set. We got a post-war inspired one. Oh, this is the color that's at. This green one, I think, is the one that's at Strasbourg. With the Lionel lines passenger cars. This one's probably going to be very popular as well. And this is the LCCA one. So that's cool. This is going to be LCCA exclusive with the aluminum passenger cars. So we're just going to keep on going. These are, if you want a baggage car to go with it, $300 for these, and they don't do anything. There is an interior light. 300 bucks. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I was watching Nick from PGH, Railway Fanatic, and he went back, and I think it was in the big book, and these, there were older, they just made these, I guess, or no, not just, but I think it was like 2018, he said, and they were basically half the price. They were $150, so I'm not sure why they've gone up double in price, but if you want a baggage car for your GG1, there they are. Oh, and sorry, and then they have, these are the Vision ones with sound, and these are $500, which again is a bit ludicrous considering you can get a legacy diesel for $500. So why this baggage car is $500? I don't know. Maybe someone can defend them on that. Won't be me. All right, diesels. We got SD70 ACEs. I'm a little bummed here. Gonna be honest with you now. Pretty much there's nothing I wanted in this catalog. They're just doing more Norfolk Southern heritage units. But I'm not that upset because I still have a lot to buy from the January book. So this gives me a little break. And they kind of already admitted this, that there's so many heritage units between CSX and Norfolk Southern that they're just going to alternate. So I would fully expect the rest of the CSX heritage units to be in next year's big book. So they just took a little break here for this one. More heritage units here. However, probably my favorite, well, I have two diesels in here that I want, not counting the GG1. Which isn't a diesel, but this Ferromex is probably my favorite in here, or second favorite. Atlas made one. My friend Chris from Chris's Trains and Things bought the Atlas one, and I saw it run at his house, and I really liked it, but because it's Atlas and runs on DCS, I didn't really want it. So it's nice to see Lionel come out with one that has legacy. And then I was watching Zach from Joker's Trains, and he made a great point that they should have put Spanish-speaking. They should have just recorded whatever they had recorded for the crew talk in Spanish. Couldn't have been that hard to do. I don't know if they're going to do that. I assume they're not. But they should have done that. That would have been a great little detail for the Ferromex. So I definitely would like to get that. SD70Ms. Skip that. Sea-liners. Gonna skip that. I don't know. Again, tell me if anything's exciting you in here, guys. That's not exciting me. Just let me know in the comments. But I'm going to skip through the Sea-liners. The PA, AA, B sets, or not sets, but you can get the AAs and then buy the Super Base B separately. I'm going to skip through these because these don't excite me. Nickel plate fans, they're giving you a set here. They're giving you a Halloween one. We're not going to talk about this yet, the J3A Hudson, because they did a little spoiler. They spoiled the big surprise. So we're going to skip that. Alright, they're giving you more SW1s. I have one of these. You guys know I have the Conrail one. Great little engine, even though I had to send mine back for warranty work, but maybe they worked out the bugs. I like the Amtrak one, and I like the Cargill and the Dubuque Sand and Gravel. Those are cool little obscure ones. I'd love to see that Dubuque one and the Cargill one. Anything to do with farm stuff, you guys know I like. So, and these you're going to be able to get for probably just under 500. So it's a nice little switcher. I definitely recommend these. All right, the SD40 -2s. I do not have one of these yet. I would love to get one. And I think on the next page you're going to see the one I'm going to want. Yes, you're the Reading and Northern. This is the anniversary edition. My friend Dell has captured this. He says it's 15 minutes from his house, so he can see this one anytime he wants. He says it's blue. I kind of think it's purple. It's kind of like the dress. Like, is the dress blue or gold? Dell says it's blue, so I'll defer to him because he's seen it in person. Looks purple to me, and then the pictures online of the real thing make it look purple. But anyway, I'm definitely getting this 100%. It's just so cool. And now that I've been liking the Reading and Northern so much, for them to make this is awesome. So kudos to Lionel here. Really glad they made it. It only has one road number because there's only one of them. So yeah, probably even more than the Ferromex, I would say. I want this one. All right, Legacy Steam. Usually they put this in the front, but this is the first catalog I've seen since I've been in the hobby anyway, where it's after the diesels. But we got the Y6B. This big boy is gonna be $2,000. So you've got your Norfolk and Westerns, and then this side's your fantasy paint schemes. Although there was some discussion on the 3 Rails 4 Dads pod whether these were fantasy or not. I think we kind of figured out that they weren't fantasy. At least some of them weren't, especially the Pensy. But anyway, my favorite of these is the Great Northern. I think that paint scheme looks the best with the green. I can't wait to see those in person. That looks really cool. And there's steam coming from everywhere in these too. You got the valve, safety valve steam. You got whistle steam. So this thing's gonna have a lot of steam on it. All right, we got the mountains here. These don't really excite me too much. There were no. You guys know I'm not a big steam guy, but it's gonna be like one a year, if that, for me. And the F19 I really liked, which has not gotten here yet. Someone said it's on the water, but it's gonna take something like that for me to really want to get it. And the mountains weren't doing it for me. We got the heavy Mikados here. My friend Art's looking at this central New Jersey. We'll just keep going. Little 060 switchers here. 900. I think they bumped the price up on these from what I remember from older catalogs. That's kind of a lot, I feel like. Because my Camelback was only like 600. All right. We got a New Haven, New Haven Mountain here. A lot of people were into that. And a lot of people like this State of Maine boxcar, which I believe you can only get in this set. Smart of them to do that. And then the King Cole set down here. That's a lot of coal cars. And these are not small coal cars either. It's not like the when they do those ore load sets. Those coal cars are huge because they're, let's see, what are these? Yeah, 3-bay with peaked ends. And I think there's 12 of them with a Y6B. So this set is going to be absolutely massive. Yeah, the box on this thing is going to be huge. All right, cabin cars for $125. No thanks. Yeah. All right, rolling stock. There was some interesting rolling stock in here for me. These flat cars are cool. The oversized flat cars with whatever the heck these cylinders are. I like the nuclear one. I think there's an Area 51 on the next one. There's some TTX ones, so this is interesting. I'd probably get one of these. Maybe I'd get a Bethlehem Steel one to match my coil car. And then they're finally selling this 8,000-gallon tank car from the set, the glow-in-the-dark set. I believe this is the one that was in there. Or maybe not, because this one has liquid in it, which is really cool. For $130, that seems about right. More hotbox reefers. They started this in the big book this year, and they're just doing more road numbers. None of these are road names I would want. I told you they're really pushing these pup trailers they've been making, and I do. Art pointed this out. I do like the military ones now. So I might get one of those military ones. Maybe the medical ones look cool to me. So I might grab one of those. Rib side boxcars. We're going to skip that. These covered hoppers are cool, but I'm just going to get the ones they weathered that were in the big book. So these are just basically different road names of those. All right, 4-bay covered hoppers with graffiti and with weathering. I will probably be getting all of these or 3 of these. Definitely going to get this blue one. That's my favorite, with the old Rock Island logo on it. And I'll probably get the top 2 ones as well. The family lines and this white one here, ACFX. So we'll see how they do with the weathering on those covered hoppers from the big book in January. Hopefully they look good, because now they've combined it. We've got weathering and graffiti, which I believe is the first time they've done that. These are the 3-bay hoppers with peaked ends. I do like the CSX one. I'll probably be grabbing that to add to my coal. I don't have a coal train, but I have I have a bunch of CSX coal hoppers. I have some bathtub ones, and then I have a Lion scale one that's similar to this CSX one. So I'll probably be buying that. People were a little upset that they're selling the coal loads separately. I agree and I disagree. These should all have removable coal loads in them, the ones they're selling. But I do like that they're selling them separately, because I have some coal hoppers that don't have loads on them. So now I could buy that, and they would go with it. So yeah, sell the coal loads, guys. You don't need to make any more money off us. Or I like that they're doing it separately, but don't sell us a coal hopper without the load in it. That's stupid. All right, traditional O. The big surprise was they're bringing back Lion Master. My buddy Art and my buddy Mike were freaking out about this. We all know that that's their favorite thing. So I am super happy for them that they brought these back. Lionel didn't seem to care too much because they spent about 20 seconds talking about it before moving on. But I forget the last time they made these. Mike's going to kill me because he's been talking about it nonstop. It's either 2006 or 2004. Yeah, so it's been a long time. So, again, not much fanfare for bringing these back, but they should have had a little more. But you're getting the J3A Hudsons with a New York Central. You're getting the pacemaker scheme and the Dreyfus Hudson gray. So that is cool. And then you're getting a Lionel lines as well. So I know Mike and Art said they were each going to get one of these, so I am happy for them. Very unhappy that my Metro North Genesis heritage units are not being finished out here. I wanted to see the Penn Central, I wanted to see the New York Central, and I wanted to see, they made another one, a special one. I can't even describe it, but it's like just a special paint scheme they made to end their heritage run because they're finished now. And I'm assuming they're going to be in next year's big book. Again, I don't know why that the New York Central Heritage Metro North Genesis would have sold more than every single engine I'm looking at here. So not sure why they didn't include that, but I don't work for Lionel. So you got your maxi stack sets here. We're going to go through these quick because nothing in here is what I want. Area 51 stuff. We got Beetlejuice cars because they're redoing the movie, which I'm sure will be terrible. And then the base 3, which they finally included in a catalog because they're here. So that's going to do it, guys. Not a very big one because it's the volume 2. But yeah, leave in the comments what you guys are interested in. Tell me if you're going to pre-order anything. Like I said, if there's one thing I'm getting out of this catalog, it's going to be that Reading and Northern SD40. That one is super cool. Very glad they made that. And then the Ferromex, and then the GG1 Conrail are my picks out of this catalog, along with some of that rolling stock. So, all right, guys, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.